Hey guys, welcome to Homework Help for Year 7, Term 3, Week 1. On page 10, we're doing Set 3, Question 3. It says find the perimeter of each figure, correct to one decimal place. All curves are either semicircles or quarter circles. Okay, so 3a, we need to find the perimeter of this shape, which means that we need to find the distance that goes all the way around the outside of this shape. Okay, so what do we know? We know that from here to here is 25 centimeters, which means that this is also 25 centimeters. The opposite sides of a rectangle are the same. Now we know that this is 15 centimeters, and this length is also the diameter of this semicircle. Okay. Now to find imagine if we had a full circle here. Let me just move this in position. Okay, so imagine we had a full circle there. Now, if I want to find the diameter, the circumference of this whole circle, I must do diameter, perimeter, or actually we don't call it perimeter, we call it circumference of this circle is equal to diameter times the pi, or you could say 2 times radius, which is the diameter, times pi. They're the same thing. So the diameter is given to us as 15, so that means the circumference of this circle, I'm going to call it C for circumference, is equal to 15 times pi, so 15 pi. But we only want half of the circle. We don't want this part that goes inside here. We only want the outer bit, right? So we have to divide this by 2. So 15 times pi divided by 2 is 15. Actually, let's just leave it like that for now. Okay. Okay. So the circumference of that one's 15 pi on 2. Now, the circumference of this side has the same diameter. So that means that this part. I want to put this in blue actually. Whoops. This circumference of the circumference of this semicircle is also the same, which is going to be 15 pi on 2. So that means the perimeter of this shape, the perimeter, is equal to 25 centimeters plus, so that's 25 plus 25, plus with 15 pi on 2, plus with another 15 pi on 2. So we're going to add that and add that. And here we have 50 plus, now let's add these two fractions together. You're going to get 30 pi on 4. And there's your answer. There's your perimeter. Oh, but it wants it correct to one decimal place. Okay, so this is called the exact. This is the exact value. So perimeter. This is the exact value. Now, if you want to find out how much this is, use your calculator. So do 50 plus with 30 pi over 4, and that's going to give you 73.56, which is 73.6, and these are all in centimeters, so it'll be in centimeters. That's P for perimeter. There you go. Okay. Question B. Alright, we have a semicircle, so we have, this is 10, this is 10, this is 10, and this is also 10 from here to here. Now, if this is 10, then that means that this, we need to find the circumference of this semicircle. Okay, so let's do, so circumference of this semicircle is equal to diameter times by pi and then divided by 2, because we only got half a circle. So that's equal to 10 times pi divided by 2 is equal to 10 pi on 2. and that can be written as 5 pi. So that means that the blue thing is 5 pi. So to find the perimeter of this shape, perimeter, let me put it in red now. Whoops. The perimeter is going to equal to 5 pi plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. That's equal to 5 pi plus with 30. Now don't get confused and write the answer as this is 15 pi. This is not 15 pi. These are not like terms, you cannot add these. Okay, this has pi in it, this does not have pi in it, so you can't add it. So this is the answer if you want it in exact value. But if you wanted the decimal value, you just put it into your calculator, do 5 pi and then plus 30. And the answer should be 45.7. Is it centimeters? Yes, centimeters. Alright. The next one. Okay, so you have 3 and 3, that makes 6. Plus with quarter circle and a quarter circle. Quarter circle plus quarter circle makes half a circle. So let's find the half of a circle. Now we know the radius of this quarter circle is 3. This is the radius of the quarter circle. Imagine if this is the whole circle here. Okay, and then you can see straight away that this is the radius. Goes from the circumference to the center, so that's 3, which means diameter must be 6. Diameter of this must be 6, so therefore we do circumference of this is going to be equal to 6 times by pi divided by 2. And the reason we divided by 2 is because we're looking for the circumference of this plus this. Now these are two quarter circles, they add up to half a circle. So that's why we divided by 2, because it's half. So that'll be 6 pi divided by 2, which gives you 3 pi. 3 pi, so those two add up to 3 pi, so 3 pi. Add the 3, add the other 3, and you get 3 pi plus 6. Put that into your calculator and get the answer. Now this one is the perimeter of this, so question D is going to be 12 plus 12. This is the perimeter plus with the semicircle. So to find the circumference of a semicircle, we're going to have to use the diameter. So that's diameter, which is 12 times by pi and then divided by 2. We divided by 2 is because it's semicircle. Okay, so therefore the perimeter is equal to 24. 12 plus 12 is 24. And you got 12 pi on 2. 12 pi divided by 2 will give you 6 pi. So perimeter is equal to 24 plus 6 pi. Put that into the calculator to get the answer. Next one. Okay, so you have the length 30. So that's 30 plus another 30. That makes 60. And then plus with, you got half a circle and half a circle. Now these half circles have the same radius, which means they have the same diameter. So the radius is 9, that means diameter must be 18. And this has the same diameter, 18. I mean, if they have the same diameter, you can pretty much combine these two circles together to make a full circle, isn't it? So really, you're gonna have 30 plus the circumference of a full circle. Okay, so therefore we just do that's 60 plus the circumference of a full circle. How do you find the circumference of a full circle? You do diameter, which is 18 times pi, and that's it. So the perimeter is equal to 60 plus 18 pi. And put that into the calculator again to get your decimal answer. Correct to one decimal place. The next one, you're gonna have, this is 11 because this is 11. That's gonna be 11 as well. This is gonna be 18. So first of all, we're gonna do, let me just separate this. So we're gonna do 11 plus 18. And then we're gonna add 2 and 2. So plus 2 plus 2. Okay, so this will be 20 plus 22 plus 2. This will be 42 plus 2 is 44. So this will be 44. All of that adds up to 44 plus a semicircle, the circumference of this semicircle. Now, to find the circumference of this semicircle, we need to find its diameter first. What's the diameter? So we know this is 18. 18 take away 2 and 2. So 18 take away 4. That gives me 14. So this must be 14. The remaining length is 14. And that remaining length also happens to be the diameter of this semicircle. So to find the circumference of the semicircle, we're going to do circumference is equal to the diameter, which is 14, times it by pi. So 14 times pi. And then we divide it by 2 because it's a semicircle. So that is 14 pi on 2, and then that's going to give you 7 pi. 14 divided by 2 is 7, so 7 pi. So altogether we have to add 44 plus with the 7 pi, and that gives me the exact value for the perimeter. Put it into the calculator and get your answer. Okay, so that's that one. Now let's go to the next page. Now for the conversion, convert these area measurements to the units shown in the brackets. Okay, so we need to have a conversion sheet or something. Okay, now I know that 1 centimeters, 1 centimeter squared is equal to 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter times 10 millimeter equals to 100 millimeters squared. So 1 centimeter squared is equal to 100 millimeters squared. So this one, 2 centimeters squared, must be 200 millimeters squared, and so on. And the rest of them, you need conversion sheets as well for those ones. So, okay. If you don't remember them, I'll write them here for you. 1 kilometer squared is going to equal to 1 million meters squared. Now, 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meters squared. What else we got? 1 meter squared is equal to 10,000 centimeters squared. And yeah, that's it. Those are the main ones you'll be using. Okay. Let's see. 1 is 100 times. Yeah, that's correct. All right. Next one, I'm just going to go to question 5. Find the area of these composite shapes using addition or subtraction. We'll find the area. Okay, so this one is, we're going to find the area of this rectangle. And that's going to be easy, right? Area of the rectangle is just length times width. So that's, this one is going to be equal to 5 times 10 equals to 50. The area of the triangle is equal to base, which is the 10. This is 10 units long, so 10 times the height, which is 4, and then divided by 2 because it's a triangle. Now 10 times 4 is 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20. So the area of the triangle is 20. So the total area is equal to 50 plus with a 20, and that gives you 70 meters squared. There's your answer. This one is, let me see if I can do the takeaway method. I can do, this is 5, this is 3, so this must be 8. Okay, if that's 8, whoops, shouldn't have deleted that. And what else? Actually, you know what, I'll just do the addition. So I just cut into 2 pieces. 5 times 9, 45, 3 times 3 is 9. Add them together and you get the answer. Easy. Now this one we're gonna take the square. So the square is the area of the square is 14 times 14, which is 196. And we're gonna subtract the area of the triangle. So you can, if you have a look, I think I drew over it. The triangle is just, there's a missing triangle there. This triangle has been removed from this square. So we got to find the area of this triangle. Now if I turn this triangle this way, I can tell that this is the base of the triangle, which is 14, because the side of the square is all 14, right? Okay, so this is 14 and that's 8. So the area of this triangle is equal to 14, which is the base, times it by the height, the perpendicular height, which is 8, divided by 2. I can just do this. This will be 7. 7 times 8 is 56. Straight away I can tell it's 56. So to find the area of this weird looking shape, we have to take the area of the square, which is 196, take away the area of the triangle, which is 56, and you work it out what the answer is. Next one. Okay, it looks like these 2 triangles are the same. So if I find the area of one of them, I can find the area of both of them together. So the area of this, to find the area of this shape, I'm going to take the area of this rectangle minus the area of this triangle and the area of this triangle, which are they're both the same. So let's look at the area of the rectangle first. The area of rectangle is the length, which is 16, times the 7, which is the width or height. Now 7 times 16, let me see what that is. 6 times 7 is 42, and that'll be 112. So the area of rectangle, so this is the area of the rectangle, is equal to 112 centimeters squared. Now we got to find the area of this triangle that's being subtracted. So we do 3 times 7 divided by 2. But then you got 2 of them. So let's multiply it by 2 again. And that'll give you 3 times 7 equals 21. So we're going to take the area of, so the area of the 2 triangles of this triangle and this triangle is equal to 21. And now we do basic subtraction and you get the answer in centimeters squared. This one is easy. Find the area of the big rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle. Okay. Now the way they draw is a bit tricky. You see how the arrow points to this? It's saying that this is 2 kilometers. So this is 2 and this is 7. Okay, so work it out. Do the area of the big rectangle minus the small one. Now this one is just a matter of finding the area of 3 pieces and add it together. So this is a square. You can tell it's a square because it's got all the sides with the lines indicating that all the sides are equal. If all the sides are equal, it should either be a square or a rhombus. But because the angle is 90 degrees, it's a square. So that means that must be 6, that must be 6. And this is another square down here, which is 4 and 4. 6 times 6 is 36, 4 times 4 is 16. Now find the area of the triangle and then add it to the area of the 2 squares. So you got 16 plus 36 plus the area of the triangle. How do you find the area of the triangle? Well, you get the base, which is this is 4, and you multiply by the height. So I'm going to draw it down here. area of the triangle is equal to 4 times it by the height, which is 6, divided by 2. And that's going to give you 4 times 6 24, divided by 2 is 12. So you add that to these ones and you get the answer in millimeters squared. Simple. And that should be it for this week.